Do you get the feeling now that this team is starting to click and starting to understand what you demand from them to perform at the top level?
I think they understand for quite a long time. Obviously, we need to work and work, improve and improve. But our idea of football, our principles of play, the way we want to defend, the way we want to attack, is clear, and is something we believe, and is something the players are very happy with, and is something that we didn't change because the results were not good, and that makes the concept even stronger, because when you win matches, you convince yourself that what you are doing is right, or the results convince you. When you are not getting results, must be really a deep feeling to be convinced that we are going in the right direction. And we had many results that we consider bad results. Even in that unbeatable run, we consider our draws at home, Burnley, Arsenal, West Ham, we concede these results, bad results. But the bad results didn't make us change our idea and our direction. So we are fine, and obviously we made in 3 matches more points than in the previous 5 or 6, and that is also very important for us because we still have an objective for this season. I cannot say this season is to build a team, this season is to play well, and this season doesn't matter if we finish 4th or 7th. 7 is one thing and 4th is another thing, and we still have objectives.
Does it have to be 4th as a minimum for you to be happy, maybe?
No, for me to be happy is an accumulation of factors. For me to be happy is the way we end the season playing, is the evolution of the team, is the empathy with the supporters, is the results in many different competitions that we are playing, because we are playing in many different competitions. So let's see where we finish. I don't want to say 4th, because I think we can do better than 4th. But we have the risk of not doing 4th, because the competition is so hard, and the top teams, they have the same ambitions as we have. So I don't want to say 4th or 3rd or 5th. I just want to say end of season. Let's see how we do it globally.
Without just getting the calculator out and saying it's mathematically possible, when you say you can do better than 4th, have you been around this league and around football long enough to know that possibly you could still push for 1st?
It's very difficult. We have to be honest and say that it's very difficult, especially not just the difference of points, but also the Chelsea philosophy of play. They score 1 goal and they win. They defend a lot, they defend well. They are winning, and in the last 20 minutes they bring defenders in. They don't care with what people say, with what people think. They just want to win. And because of that, I don't see them losing many points. So I think it's, like you say, mathematically possible, but very difficult to happen for us because the distance is considerable.
One of the key things that you've done is you've given everybody a chance to prove that they can add value to this team this season. Players who maybe some people thought might be on their way out when you arrived. How much satisfaction do you take from the recent example of Jones and Rojo and the way they've played in the team?
But I still have some bad feelings towards myself because I didn't give a real chance to everyone. There are some positions in our squad where we have overbooking. The attacking wing positions, we have not just the pure wingers, but we have also people that can play there. So we add Rashford and Rooney. We add these 2 players to Lingard, Mata, Mkhitaryan, Memphis Depay, Martial, Ashley Young. So to be honest, people like Ashley Young and Memphis Depay, I didn't give them really a run of matches to play, to prove. So I have this little bad feeling. In relation to Marcos and Jones, the injury situation opened the door for them in a position where we don't have many, and the way they were working in the training sessions gave them this condition to go to the game and start immediately well. And their first game together was Swansea away. We won, we played well, they were stable, and they built from that. And I'm really pleased with both. Marcus, because he was like a player considered by many without the quality to be a Manchester United player. Phil was like stamped, like a injury-prone player without conditions to be back to the good Phil Jones of the past. So I'm really happy for them.
Despite only being halfway through your first season here, the talk this week and today particularly is that the club would be open to extending your stay here and see you as a manager who can be in charge for 10 years. If they were to come to you and to your advisors and say, we want to extend Jose's contract, what would your reaction be?
They didn't. They didn't. And I'm not expecting them to do, because they gave me a 3 years contract. They were being super supportive with me. They always gave me the feeling that 3 years is not the time that I'm going to stay. I always had the feeling that I'm going to stay for more time. They know that I'm loving it at every level. I'm loving my job at Manchester United. And they know that if one day they bring the contract, I sign. I don't need even my advisors. I will sign because I'm loving it.
So that China money's not attractive then? You're not going to
China
follow out there?
is attractive for everyone, but I love more my football at the highest level. You know, too young, 53, too young, too many years of football to go to a place like China. I want to stay in the most difficult place to win, so I'm in the right place.
Last couple of points. Where are you at with January and business? Lindelof in particular, there was talks were happening this week.
You know, there's talk about so many. In Portugal, front pages is every player in Portugal now is coming to Manchester United. It's normal. A few seasons ago, every player from Portugal was going to Chelsea and was going to Real Madrid. It's normal, the connection with me. But I keep saying the same. I like my squad. I want to keep my squad. I believe more in the summer market than in the winter transfer window. More stability, more time, more choice. I think it's better. But let's see what happens. If we buy a player, we buy a player. We are not buying 2, 3 or 4. If we open the door for somebody to leave, it's not because we push him, it's because somebody really wants to leave. But for me, I'll be more than happy to keep.
I had one suggestion for a New Year's resolution that you might try to adopt for 2017. Don't kick water bottles.
Well, first of all, was a rubber bottle. So secondly, I'm not so powerful to kick the bottle and the bottle kills somebody in the stands. But I know that I can't do that, because I know when Taylor and Moss, they come to me, I didn't even complain. I just apologized and I walked away. And this time I know that there is nothing to complain.
And a last thought, what Christmas message would you send to the Manchester United fans who will watch this interview in the UK but also all around the world?
Just to thank them, because I feel they believe in us. So there is no point to tell, believe in us, give us time, we are going to do it. I think they believe in us. I think they are together with the team. I never had bad matches or bad results at home and feel the people supportive. So we are together. So it's just be healthy and stay with us. 2017 will be better than 2016, but I think we are really together. There is a sense of unity between us and the fans. I'm loving a lot that feeling.